Alrighty, P51 Mustang, part 2. Bye-bye. This is where we're at, right here. As we discussed in the first video, this gap is impossible to get rid of, apparently. I've already, look, take a look. It's still there. The gap is still there. No, the motor mount's not holding it up. Oh no. So, that's just how the plane is. Whoever built this plane 2 million years ago did not keep that in their best interest to make that gap not happen. But that's okay, because, you know, didn't seem like it was in their best interest to keep this plane looking good in general. So, and one of the reasons is, as you can see, this part of the cowling is not square to the engine right now. And you might be like, Cade, you put that engine in wrong, you stupid idiot, Cade. No, I didn't. Because I measured, when I measured this with these lineups here, I measured them to this, which is also square to this. Alright? So that engine is actually squared off exactly to the body. Alright? See that? It's completely squared off to the body, which is what we want. Whoever did this to the plane when they built it, that's on them, not me. Okay, and it just burped. So, I do have the engine mounted onto the engine mount. Right there, see? We got her all in there. Nice, good stuff. Now, these wires are going to run around the side like this to the ESC. Right? Or I guess technically I could run around the other side too, because I was planning on mounting it on that wall. But I guess it don't matter. I could probably mount it on this wall too. But I want to mount. I don't care. I would want to mount it on that other wall there. So I'm gonna want to run them. Oh, this is so annoying! Holy shit! Wow. This is why I record with a GoPro. I want to run them around this way, which they don't want to go that way, but I'm going to make them go that way. Bada bing, bada bang, you got wires running that way. So, here we go. Alright, let's put it back in play. Something kinda like... Something like... Oh my gosh, this is redonkulous. I'm trying to do it with one hand. Alright, there we go. It's decently close to being where it's supposed to be. Something like that. And then the wires are going to be right there. The ESC is going to be on that wall. And the battery is going to be on the ground. On the floor. So that's the plan. Okay. I might have to like cut away more of this wood to make it, you know, more space for the battery. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. Yeah, so that's kind of our general plan. Now they say to keep your ESC warm. I'm sorry, what the heck am I talking about? ESC, like, not keep it from getting warm. Which means, I need some sort of ventilation. Which I already got some sort of ventilation there. And obviously up here, but the air's gonna go through there. And I'm gonna drill a couple big holes, like right there, like boop, boop, boop. And, that'll let air get back to the battery and ESC compartment. And then, and only then, will we glue this Jonathan in there, and mount it up, get her squared up to the plane and everything like that, you know, all that fancy shiz. And, yeah. So, this is what we're going to do today in this video, is get this in there, mounted up good and whatever the heck. Cut that wall back a little bit. Alright. And we're going to have to cut that wall back before we glue this in, obviously. Drill them holes. Doesn't have to look pretty. And then I'm probably going to stop the video there because the ESC that's getting mounted right there is coming on Tuesday. So I don't have the ESC right now. I have to wait till Tuesday. I know, calm down, calm your titties, bro. And I do work during the week, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to put the ESC in. Probably. I mean, like, it's not going to take that much. It takes a little bit of Velcro, and then you plug the wires in, And then I got to program the ESC, which will not take long, I hope. My goodness. And then that's when we put the battery in there and then see if the engine, engine, it's a motor. See if the motor, spins and shit. And then once we know it spins and shit, and, we have the receiver in, which the receiver's going to go right there on that wall. Once we got everything going there electronically, then we're going to worry about servos. Because this plane's wing has not had servo wires ran at all. So I would probably run them right through this hole. Down throughout this. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never done a plane before, like I said in the first video. I've never worked on a plane like this. Never built any planes. This is like my first time really dabbling in this shit. So I have to like do my research and look how other people run their servo stuff. But I would imagine it goes down through there. I'm just saying. Then we got to cover this. My plan for this plane is cover this in silk span, okay? I'm going to cover this in silk span, not monocoat. Everybody's like, oh, why would you do that? Monocoat's so much better. Because, brethren, I am painting this plane the same color as this rocket, right? Yeah. It's like a metallic silver. This one has a clear coat on it. And then I think I'm going to do the yellow accent color. You see a lot of them do the yellow accent color. I'm going to do the yellow accent color. But the wing itself is supposed to be silver as well. So instead of painting onto monocoat, because I want it to match the plane exactly. So monocoat's going to be way shinier than whatever paint I put on it. So in order to make it match good, I'm going to cover this in silk span. Put like a type of paste, like filler onto the silk span to like soak into the silk span essentially. To like give the paint something to sit on flush and flat. So, paint the wing. And we're going to replace these hinges. These are old cloth hinges. They might be dried out, I don't know. But we're going to put some actual hinges in it. Maybe these bad boys right here, I don't know. Pretty nice, pretty nifty. I got a couple different hinges here. I got some metal ones. So, oh wait, those are nylon. I'm sorry. Where the heck are my metal ones? I don't know where my metal ones are at. They're somewhere in there. Hell, we might even throw a red nose cone on there. Why not? Boop. You know what? Do you know what? See, there's a Mustang that has black accents. There's a Mustang that has yellow accents, and then there's a Mustang that has the red accents. If I did the red accents, then I could do this nose cone. But it's like, bro, I like the yellow accents. I'm gonna do the yellow accents. Cut me some slack. All right. Jeez. Man, my workstation is a mess. Anyways, yeah, let's get to work here. I've been filming for 8 minutes. Haven't really done a single thing. Go pull that out. First step is we're going to cut this wall. So I'm going to do that real quick. Alrighty. We've gotten a nice like a groove cut in that for the wires to go through. Thank you, Mr. Dremel. Did a great job. Couldn't figure out how to fit any other tool in there. Now, I'll take this motor mount off of the motor. Oh, excuse me, and drill our 3 holes there to let some airflow into the back. Boom, dude, why is my camera so fogified? What in the butt cheeks is going on here? There's something on my camera. That looks a lot better. Here we go. Why didn't any of you guys tell me that? Come on, what are you doing here? Anyways, we got our holes drilled. They ain't pretty or nothing like that. Did countersink them. Just because. But yeah, there's our holes. It will let some airflow into from here into, holy shit, I suck at filming, the battery and ESC area. I've never had a problem with my ESC overheating because I always get one that is well over the engine's amperage, so it really never gets hot anyways. But just to be smart, I decided to do it anyways, because, you know, we do things right around here. Kind of. Anyways, yeah. So, got our groove cut. Got holes drilled. I really, honestly, kind of feel like the next step is to glue this bad boy in. My thought process is, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. Gonna be super honest with you, I don't know. So let me just line her up here decently. Get her lined up. So I was thinking, get her all squared up, right? Make sure she's in there right. Glob of glue there, like on the bottom. Glob of glue all throughout the bottom there. And then glue it. I was thinking about, since the engine's gonna be pulling it this way, putting like a screw or a pin or a nail right in front of it so it can't slide forward at all, and then covering that with glue and then glue from the back side. That's what I was thinking about doing, because obviously, like I said, I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're just kind of straight winging it at this point. Either way, the plane will move. Don't know how good it will fly, but it will move. It will taxi. Oh yeah, birch beer, hell yeah. I actually do not like birch beer that much. But anyways, yeah, I think we're gonna start focusing on gluing this thing in. I will. If the video ends right now, that means I did not glue this in today. If it goes on to another part, that means I glued it in today. So here we go. All right, boys. Well, as you can see, the video is still rolling. Got our epoxy cup right here. I have the engine mount squared up to this and that, and it should be pretty damn squared. As you can see, we have some for like a mustache looking like shit down there. But that is what I call hair. I don't know, it literally looks like hair. But to my best of knowledge, it's an epoxy filler. So basically, you know how fiberglass works? You know, you put down the fiberglass, you glue it basically with like the special glue, and then you just keep making sheets of that. That is what this is, what I think it's used for. And either way, that's what I'm using it for right now. I don't know what that's for, but that's what I'm using it for. I wiped a bunch of epoxy on there, stuck the hair on, wiped epoxy on top of that, kind of soaked the hair. Got the hair really soaked and just matted in there. And the front's done. I gotta do the back. One more little, you know, wipe on it, you know, just to get that hair really soaked on there. And then that should be epoxied on. Once that dries and holds it in place, then we're gonna work on the top here. I just don't want to move it around too much. Oh no, I just spilled my I just spilled my epoxy. That sucks. Now I gotta clean it up. Alrighty, well, this drill bit might be screwed, and this ruler is now epoxy coated, and my table has a crack that is epoxy filled right there. That's alright. I ain't worried about it. Let's make sure my cup isn't still running. Yeah, it's good. Oh, it is running. Holy shit, I gotta get that. Alright, she's wiped up. We lost a lot of epoxy, but it's okay because we made too much anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna epoxy the back of that now. Let it dry. It says it takes 85 hours to cure. I'm sorry, not 85, 72. What am I talking about? 72 hours to cure, or fully cure. 24 hours to like set in. So probably tomorrow around this time I will be gluing the top half, and we'll be getting pretty close. Alrighty, we got the back half glued an extra little bit. It is running down. That's because I messed up. I kind of like dripped it off my brush and it went down there, and then I tried to wipe it up and just made a big old mess. That's alright, I'm not worried about it. So yeah, we'll let that hair cure. I don't know. And we should have an engine mount properly placed in 72 hours. But yeah, this is the end of part 2. See you later.